Okay. Okay. I obviously it's from the internet, so it's not sourced, right? Like I don't know if this is real. I don't know if it's real, but it's hilarious. All right. So this is apparently an account from somebody who used to work at SpaceX. I don't know if this is actually real, but it's so good. I was an intern at SpaceX years ago, back when it was a much smaller company, right? After Elon got hair plugs, but before his cult of personality was in full swing. I have some insight to offer here. Back when I was at SpaceX, Elon was basically a child king. He was an important figurehead who provided the company with the money, power, and PR, but he didn't have the knowledge or, frankly, maturity to handle day to day decision making, and everyone knew that. He was surrounded by people whose jobs was, that should have been plural, but okay, essentially, to manipulate him into making good decisions. Managing a lawn was a huge part of the company culture. Even I, as a lowly intern, would hear people talking about it openly in meetings. People knew how to present ideas in a way that would resonate with him. They knew how to creatively reinterpret one of the cats, sorry, or ignore his many insane demands. And they even knew how to stage manage parts of the physical office space so that it would appeal to Elon. This is so good. This next paragraph is so good because I've described this in previous videos that I have done describing my office space at my last corporate employer. It's so similar that it's hilarious. The funniest example of stage management I can remember is this dude on the IT security team. He had a script running in a terminal on one of his monitors that would output random garbage matrix style so that it always looked like he was doing important computer things to anyone who walked by his desk. Second funniest was all the people I saw playing World of Warcraft at their desks after 5 p.m. who did it in the office just to give the appearance that they were working late. I literally just did a live stream describing how my former boss, not only did she target me for layoffs because I was like the newest proposal writer to the team, but she would arrive at like 7 in the morning, spend most of her time online shopping and socializing with other managers, and circling over to the proposal writers, especially the new ones like myself. The newest employees were the ones at the biggest risk, right? To She would tiptoe behind us, and she startled me so many times that I actually was like yelping when she would startle me because she was putting me on such edge. And, being that I'm a middle aged woman, she could have given me a heart attack. She could have given me a heart attack. People were willing to do that at SpaceX because Elon was giving them the money and hype to get into outer space, a mission people cared deeply about. The company also grew with and around Elon. There were layers of management between individual employees and Elon, and those managers were experienced managers of Elon. Again, I cannot stress enough how much of the company culture was oriented around managing this one guy. Oh my God. I've been in situations like this, but not like on that level. That guy, obviously he's a billionaire, right? So the people who I had in my work environment that were similar to this obviously were worth a lot less money. And so they were much less important. But generally, most companies will support their management team regardless if they're good or bad, simply because they're trying to prevent risk. They'll always have the back of management. Always. Regardless if they're good or bad, they will always have their back. Twitter has neither of those things going for it. There is no company culture or internal structure around the problem of managing Elon Musk. And I think for the first time, we're seeing what happens when people actually take that man seriously and at face value. Worse, they're doing this little experiment after this man has had decades of success at companies that dedicate significant resources to protecting themselves from him, and he's too narcissistic to realize it. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know who wrote this. Um, it sounds on par, doesn't it? It sounds about right. And I have had personal experiences with people in management who act like this as well. Like, it's not that uncommon to have people in leadership who are failing forward and who you actually have to make exceptional compromises to accommodate.